Something is happening to the Magic Kingdom skyline, and it's changing faster than it has in decades. With construction on two massive lands, the park is in the middle of its biggest expansion since opening day. And caught right in the middle is one of its most beloved day one attractions, the Walt Disney World Railroad. Its route has been fundamentally altered, leaving many of us wondering what the future holds for this classic. But what if Disney is planning something nobody sees coming? What if the train wasn't just going to go around the new lands, but through one of them in a brand new spooky ride-through scene? Today we're exploring how a villain-themed dark ride could be seamlessly integrated into the classic Walt Disney World Railroad, and why it makes a shocking amount of sense. But before we go any further, let's be crystal clear. What you're about to hear is entirely imaginative. It's rumor, it's just for fun. This is not something that's actually happened. It's a work of armchair Imagineering based on what we think the park needs and is purely for fun. Disney has not announced anything like this and probably won't. Now, to see the opportunity here, you first have to grasp the sheer scale of the construction. Cranes are now a permanent fixture of the Magic Kingdom skyline, and huge mounds of land are being cleared. As of early 2026, two game-changing projects are moving at full speed. First up, of course, is Piston Peak National Park, the Cars-themed land that is completely taking over the Rivers of America and Tom Sawyer Island. Land clearing for that started way back in August 2025, and now we're seeing the first concrete forms being poured. That project is officially kicking into high gear. But beyond that, an even more hyped project is taking shape. Villains Land. We're talking about an approximately 11-acre expansion on land that's never been developed, with clearing happening from behind the Haunted Mansion out towards the park's edge. This is the one fans have been waiting for, promising at least two major attractions, plus new places to eat and shop, all dedicated to Disney's greatest baddies. Because of these massive projects, especially Piston Peak sitting right on the old tracks, the Walt Disney World Railroad can no longer make its Grand Circle tour. It's currently running a shortened route, basically shuttling guests back and forth between Main Street and Fantasyland, completely skipping Frontierland. Well, this big change, even if it's temporary, opens the door for reimagining a whole piece of the journey. Now look, I know what some of you are thinking. Messing with a classic like the railroad sounds sacrilege. But Disney has a long history of both disrupting and improving its classic attractions. Just think about the Tron Lifecycle Run construction. It forced the railroad closed for 1,481 days from December 2018 all the way to December 2022 just to reroute the track and build a new tunnel. And for even better proof, look right next door to all this construction at Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. The coaster is scheduled to reopen in the spring of 2026 after a massive refurbishment. It's not just getting a new track. Imagineering is adding a whole new scene. This is the key piece to the puzzle. It proves Disney is not only willing to pour money into upgrading its classic mountains, but it's actively developing the exact technology for immersive, cavernous, ride-through scenes on a railroad. This sets a direct precedent for adding a similar, though much more villainous experience just a few hundred yards away. Alright, now we get to the fun part. Let's really break down what a villain's railroad experience could look and feel like. If you enjoy this kind of speculative Imagineering and want to stay on top of all the fun stuff we're going to be doing here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as we go through this, drop a comment below and let me know which villains you think absolutely need to be in an attraction like this. So, what's the big idea? Well, the genius of this concept is how it would be integrated. As the new track is laid down to loop around Piston Peak and past the new Villains Land, there's a perfect spot along the railroad berm, that big hill of earth that separates the park from the real world. And here, Imagineers could build a totally enclosed show building, a tunnel somewhere between 10 and 20,000 square feet. But it doesn't even have to be that big. It can be something similar to that, maybe a little bit smaller if necessary. But from the outside, it could just look like a natural rock formation or the entrance to an old creepy mine, blending right in between Frontierland's vibe and the dark fantasy of Villains Land. Now, picture the ride. You board a vintage steam train at Main Street Station. You hear that familiar whistle and you start your trip. Now, the narration might hint that a shadow has fallen over the edge of the kingdom. As the train chugs past the Haunted Mansion and gets closer to the corner where Villains Land is materializing, the music starts to shift, becoming more ominous. You might hear the distant cackle of a witch or the sinister laugh of a sea witch on the wind. The train then slows as it approaches the tunnel entrance. But this isn't just a simple dark tunnel. This entrance is carved to look like a dragon's mouth or a twisted passage of thorns. As the train glides into the darkness, the show begins. Now, we're not talking about an intense thrill ride. This would be a fun, spooky, dark ride scene. Perfect for the all-ages appeal of the railroad. Using the same phosphorescent lighting and projection effects being perfected for Big Thunder Mountain's new railroad caverns, the tunnel would come alive. On one side, maybe you see the giant shadowy form of Jafar as a cobra, his eyes glowing red. On the other, Ursula's tentacles could wave menacingly from a bioluminescent pool. Projection could make it look like Maleficent's thorns are growing right beside the tracks, while special lighting summoned by Hades rumbles overhead. And it's all about creating an unforgettable atmosphere. Animatronics could be used, but sparingly, to make them really count. But imagine passing a scene where Captain Hook and Mr. Speed are frantically trying to read a map by lantern light, or you see Cruella de Vil's silhouette as she taps her cigarette holder impatiently. The sound would be incredible, with snippets of classic villain songs woven into a tense orchestral score. The whole thing would last maybe a minute or two, a short but powerful chapter in the 20-minute Grand Circle Tour. Finally, as the train emerges from the tunnel, it would pull out right at the main entrance to Villain's Land. The last thing you hear could be the disembodied voice of Scar whispering, "Now run along and play with others." It's the perfect transition, building excitement and literally pointing guests towards the new land. This isn't just fun speculation, in my opinion, for me. From Disney's perspective, a move like this makes a ton of strategic sense. For starters, it breathes new life into a classic. The Walt Disney World Railroad is tied directly to Walt's own love of trains. Adding a new show scene doesn't erase that history. It builds on it, keeping the attraction exciting for a whole new generation. And on top of that, it solves a real logistical problem. The railroad has to be rerouted anyway. Instead of just planting some trees and building a plain tunnel like they did for Tron, this turns a problem into a brand new experience. It gives people a new reason to ride the train. It's also the perfect advertisement. The ride would essentially be a moving billboard and a thematic preview for Villain's Land. It would build hype and channel guests directly to the new expansion's entrance, boosting traffic from day one. And finally, it cleverly adds much-needed ride capacity. Instead of building a whole new attraction from the ground up, this plan uses an existing high-capacity ride system. It pluses an experience that's already there, adding value without the massive price tag of a standalone e-ticket ride. It's an efficient, effective, and creatively satisfying solution. The Magic Kingdom is changing big time. The work happening right now is forcing a total reevaluation of how guests experience the park. And while a villains-themed show scene on the Walt Disney World Railroad is just an idea, the evidence makes it seem more possible than ever. The route is already compromised, creating an opportunity. The technology for this kind of scene is being installed right across the path. And the strategic need to promote a huge new land while upgrading a classic makes the concept incredibly compelling. To me, this is Disney's chance to turn a logistical headache into a creative masterpiece, weaving together the park's past and its wicked future into one seamless journey. But that's just me. That's what I think. That's my take on it. But now I want to hear from you. What do you think of this concept? And which villains would you want to see taunting you from the side of the tracks? Let me know in the comments below. Gang, thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed bringing it to you. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.